Good boy. Off you go. Go on then.
Bryn, go away. We're trying to do some YouTube. Right, it's Monday the 18th of November. Back on the YouTube game. It's been, was it 3 weeks since Kona? And I think we did a reasonably good job of putting a race video together, in the sense of we were meant to be enjoying our holiday and we still knocked together a brief race report and got that out. So yeah, here we go. Obviously it's been a bit of a proper off-season time. I haven't done any training. I think I've done 3 runs and a couple of short bike rides. We did do an e-bike ride in San Francisco for 60-70k, which was really fun actually, and in many ways we've considered, why would we not just have e-bikes all the time? It made going up hills a hell of a lot easier and somewhat more enjoyable as well. But yeah, been back home now for 10 days or so. Been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of wondering what's next, what should I do? For some clarity, as my dramatic Instagram post did get a lot of attention, I never intended to quit triathlon. It was always full Ironman distance races that I very much wanted to draw a line under. So the plan was always and is always to continue to do triathlon, but also dial back potentially the sort of competitive nature and sort of wanting to be the best I could possibly be, and maybe just doing some races that I want to do for fun, etc. One of those races is Marbella in I think the start of November, so just under a year away, as the world champs for the 70.3 distance. I thoroughly enjoyed doing Finland last year, more so than I thought I would, and some of the other middle distance races like Oceanside and so forth that I did this year were probably where I had the most fun racing. So that sort of distance is where I plan to put my focus in, and I will do some shorter stuff and kind of do some other types of races potentially. There's this funny one I found where you do some rowing and things in it as well as triathlon stuff. But that's the plan in terms of the next year or so. So Triathlon Ross is still going to do triathlon. He isn't turning into an ultra runner, and I'm certainly not entering the High Rocks arena anytime soon, as there's some speculation of that. So the more immediate plan, today I'm going to start training effectively, and by training I mean predominantly exercising. I have designed my training plan myself, if you like. I'm going to go self-coach for a period of time. That's partly because I don't know how I'm going to feel and how I'm going to go, and I always encourage both athletes I coach and others that when you come back from an off season, you should have a few weeks of structured training, but also training that is fun or a bit creative or a bit different and isn't about hitting times, hitting paces, all that sort of stuff. So that's the plan, and if that goes well, I will link back up with my coach Bex, and we are going to hopefully work towards 2025 and beyond. The plan within that is, after doing a 4-week kind of block of initial training, seeing how I get on, seeing how badly the fitness has decreased, etc., I'll then do an 8-week block towards 70.30 man. Now, as it stands, I haven't entered the race, and I don't intend to enter for another few weeks, hopefully after that 4 weeks block's gone well, but effectively do what is in effect in my head the earliest 70.3 possible to try and secure my qualification, as that would then eliminate the stress of doing a race in May and June before the qualification window closes, and either not qualifying because I'm not fit enough, or having a mechanical or something like that. So I want to give myself a few opportunities to qualify. Hopefully I do that in Oman, and then I will do a race in May, June time. There's a few on the cards, but then it takes all that pressure away, and I can race for fun and race for a time or race for whatever I want to do. So that's the plan. Anything from your end, Amy? Don't know if this is still recording. I hope it is. Yeah.
No.
the GoPro overheated a lot in Hawaii, and I didn't know if some permanent damage had been done. But so yeah, Triathlon Ross is still here. Triathlon Ross's YouTube is still here. We will make some more exciting content than our Monday afternoon dog walks.
Are you going to do Canicross?
Oh yeah, well that's there is a 5-mile run race this weekend that I'm considering doing as a bit of a fitness test, but also the following weekend there is a 10-mile run race, but with a dog. And judging on Bryn's fitness, he seems pretty keen for 10 miles. And we've never actually done an official Canicross race. So November the 24th, I think it is. As long as my body doesn't fall apart this week from training, yeah, we might give a Canicross race a go. And yeah, see if Bryn's capable of running sub 4-minute Ks, say, dragging my unfit and slightly heavier arse along. But yeah, that's the plan. I'd like to camp in the van the night before as well. So need to convince Amy to sleep in the van in November. It does have a diesel heater. It should be plenty warm enough. But we'll see how I get on in terms of convincing her to do that. Well, that added another minute or two. What are we on? 6 minutes, 20 seconds. Right, we'll leave you there. Thanks all, and that's it for this week.